What are you talking about? The guy's got Ebola? Yeah, we got one here. He's got Ebola. Okay, fly him into the country immediately. Yeah, let's get him in the States as soon as possible. I just never get it. I'll never understand it. We got a guy. He's got the Black Plague. All right, get him tickets to the World Series. We need him there now. That's what that's like. Since when do we risk an entire nation for one person? You want to fucking explain that to me? I feel like sometimes I'm living in retarded land. This is like, we got to change it from land of the free, home of the brave, to land of the retarded and home of the completely stupid. You're flying people with Ebola into the country. Am I missing something here? With the Statue of Liberty, we should make our arms go like this. Welcome to Dummy Land. I'll tell you right now who should be pissed off. You want to know who should be pissed off? Well, number one, I should be pissed off because I own this camera. But other than that, black people should be pissed off. Who's your Black Mario? Think about it. If I was like a black guy and a video game enthusiast, I would be so disenchanted by the industry as a whole. Where's the Black Mario? Who do you guys got? Balrog? I mean, the earlier you go back, you ever see Taking It to the Hoop? TurboGrafx 16 basketball game? They were like all white guys. Okay. Yeah, so you got a reason to be pissed. Where's the Black Mario? Look at Smash Brothers. Look at Super Smash Brothers. Who's representing the black community there? I'd be fucking pissed. Yeah, nobody ever talks about. Listen, everybody talks about video game music, but they don't think about the music that was out during the time of the particular console, like the ColecoVision. I can remember my sister listening to My Sharona while I was playing ColecoVision. I was about to sing My Sharona, but nobody needs that. Yeah, and then the Nintendo, when the Nintendo came out, what a time. Not when it came out, but when it was in its, the black box days. Bon Jovi, Slippery When Wet. Hip hop was coming out. Boogie Down Productions. Criminal Minded. What else? Chuck Chill Out, Funkmaster Flex. Listen, I don't know how it was in the rest of the country, but if you grew up in New York, you listened to hip-hop. You had guys on the radio like Chuck Chill. You had Hot 97, #1. I think it's responsible for launching hip-hop and rap. And I can remember listening to Chuck Chill Out and Cool DJ Red Alert and Funkmaster Flex and during the black box days, that's what it was. De La Soul, we had De La Soul over here. EPMD. And then moving forward into the 90s, the 16-bit era, you had the Wu-Tang Clan. And Justice for All. That was a real 16-bit era album. I was into Iron Maiden. That's it. I didn't want to hear about anything else. It was Iron Maiden all the way. At that time, it was Somewhere in Time. Somewhere in Time, the most underrated Iron Maiden album of all time. Nobody gets it. Nobody gets Somewhere in Time. That album is fucking brilliant. I liked it the first time I heard it. I like it today. What, are you kidding me? Long distance runner? They got a song about a guy running a marathon. How do you make a song about a long distance runner? Fucking Iron Maiden for you. Alexander the Great, the guitar solo in Alexander the Great. The guitar solo's in everything. The guitar solo in Long Distance Run is the best, because when the guy breaks into the solo, you got Nico McBrain on the like accent in the solo with the ride bell. Ding, 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 ding. It's the best. Yeah. Wasted Years, come on. It's a fucking anthem. It's an anthem for the late 80s. They kind of lost me after Somewhere in Time. Fear of the Dark, this is a good album, but I'm starting to appreciate it more now. But they kind of lost me there, and then, what was after that? Seventh Son of the Seventh Son? Oh, wait a second. No, Seventh Son of the Seventh Son was after Somewhere in Time. That was a good album. And then Fear of the Dark, that kind of lost me. And then where did they go from there? Holy Smoke? No Prayer for the Dying. That was a great album. Holy Smoke was a great album. Bring Your Daughter to the Slaughter. That's a great song. And then from there, what do they get? They get the new lead singer? Once they got the new lead singer, it's like, who the fuck cares? Taking Bruce Dickinson out of the band is like, you know, it's like taking Super Mario out of Super Mario Brothers. Taking Bruce Dickinson out of the band is like taking... It's like taking the cream off Oreo cookies. Whatever. How much are the movies?
I don't know what she wants, so it's probably $2 each.
Okay. How you doing? I'm early, right? Oh, okay. Got any video games at all?
As a matter of fact, hold on. Video game.
Yeah.
Is that the PlayStation stuff?
Whatever you, yeah, any type of video games. Any old Nintendo, stuff like that. Oh, yeah.
I don't know if...
Let's see what we got here.
This is the son-in-law and the daughter. They're on their way here now. This is their table and shit, but I know I saw them yesterday.
Okay. What are you asking for them?
I don't know. Where do they go for, pal? I have no idea. You be honest with me. I don't know what they go for. They're not here.
You take 5 for these two. These are the two I'm interested in.
Is that a fair price? I don't know.
I think it is. Yeah, they're
You're evidently into it.
I'm all about video games. I love
So,
video games.
so what are they? Is that again? I don't know if you're saying 5 is a fair
I
price.
think 5's reasonable. Yeah.
Then give it to me.
Okay. Got any video games at all? Any old Nintendo, Sega, anything like that?
Sega, Nintendo, no.
Yeah.
I have, I think a whole box of Atari stuff upstairs, though.
Oh yeah.
And an Atari system.
Okay, I'll take a look at it.
Do you know my dad can reserve it? It's upstairs.
Who's this? Is this Chuck Norris?
Huh? No, it's just, what is it called? It's just a regular statue.
Oh.
Anyway.
That thing is awesome.
The, remote controls. You see that before?
Oh yeah, look at that.
You have a set, you got the receiver, and there's a bunch of games. I don't know what the hell the games are. I didn't look them up yet. None of them are really rare, so.
Donkey Kong.
Star Trek. I don't know. Some of them could be. This one is.
What is it? Tile?
I don't know what the hell.
Oh, the old tile game.
Yeah. I already looked these up years ago.
Yeah.
There's nothing really odd or expensive.
Yeah.
Like the Colgate tooth guy or that you had to send away from. It's all common stuff.
Yeah.
Close it up.
What would you be asking for it?
$25 for everything?
25 for everything.
Yep.
Take 20?
Nah, I really want 25.
Yeah. All right, I'll do it for 25.
Okay.
There we go. Ooh, look at that. Wild Arms 3. Brand new. How much are you asking for the video games? You got any other ones? Any older ones? Older video games?
No, that's it. Yeah, no, that's all what I have.
Yeah.
$3 a piece.
$3 each?
Yeah.
Alright. I'll take this one.
You know, like historical,
Hello, how are you? Good morning. How you doing?
I didn't want to try them all.
Got any video games at all? Any no old Nintendo, Sega, anything like that?
Nintendo? Like Super
Okay.
NES?
Yeah.
I have one.
Yeah?
How much, like, what games are you looking for?
All of them. Bring them out.
I know it works. I tried to sell it last time, and I think the guy took it home. His wife said no, so he came back with it, remember?
Oh, he's looking for the games, though. You're not looking for the system, right?
Whatever you got.
Oh, okay.
Bring it on out. Yeah, right on the chair if you want. I don't care. Oh,
I'm sorry about the dust.
yeah, it's okay.
What do we have? We had Mario 3D.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
Lion King was good. Mario All-Star was
Donkey
good.
Kong, Pinocchio,
Oh, yeah.
Mario Kart.
What are you asking for it?
I don't know.
How much for just the games?
Game,
Alright, I'll take them all. How much for just the games?
game,
Alright, I'll take them all.
Wait, no, wait. This is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Take 20
I
for
had
everything?
Asked, I had asked for video games.
There you go.
you had?
Yeah.
I didn't even
And you
do
said there wasn't any.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good sale.
Can you get me a bag, please? I know she said it.
Okay, you too.
Shark attack! Live shark attack caught on film! Fuck you, asshole! Fuck you, motherfucker! Bithead 1000 in town, baby! Yeah! Hey, asshole, why don't you just come over to my house and fuck my wife? And when you're done fucking my wife, you can go and make yourself a sandwich and then go take a shit in my toilet. What's going on with the world today? What's going on? Who was this guy? He looked like Leon. They sent the professional after us. But I'm not Matilda, I'm Bithead 1000, motherfucker, and we put 3 barrels in your shark ass! Let me calm down. I'm Bithead 1000. You're tuned into the greatest video game program in the history of human civilization. And if you don't know that, you need to get off the mescaline. You need to pull the needle out of your arm and put down the dope spoon. Let's get started. Let's get serious, number one. Okay? Because this is a huge show. And now, my birthday just passed. Whoop-de-doo. Nobody really cares. I don't even care. And I bought myself a little something special from eBay. And I received a package from a friend. And I received another package from a very special YouTuber. So let's get right into it. Okay, so this package here, I'm so nervous about this one. I'm so excited for this one. This could be the greatest package that we've ever received on this show. The most sensational gift that this show has ever received. And it comes from a YouTuber named Express375, and it's coming all the way across the pond from the UK. Okay, what this is, oh, look at that, it's a buffalo, it's a buffalo nickel too. Huh. What this is, let me show it to you first. I should have talked it up before I show it to you. That was stupid. Basically, what this guy does, I'm sure he does other sorts of metal carving and whatnot, but this particular thing is This particular piece of art is what's called a hobo nickel, and that's when they grind the face off of a nickel and then they carve an intricate pattern or basically a piece of art into the nickel. And now this guy, the amazing thing about this guy is he's not generally interested in video games, but he watches the program and he says it was inspired by the blue girl over here, and he decided to replicate the blue girl on this hobo nickel. Now guys, you gotta check this out. This is absolutely astonishing. Look at this. My camera, I tell you what, my camera doesn't catch this, I swear I'll smash this camera to smithereens. Look at this. Oh, I think we got it. Can you believe that? Is that intense or what? It's perfect. I hope my camera's getting this. Absolutely, it's astonishing. And I can't even imagine how just excruciatingly tedious it must be to carve this and carve that intricate pattern, that artwork into that nickel. Absolutely incredible. He has a video that I'll leave the link to below, and please everybody go check out his videos. Absolutely, it'll knock your socks off. This is just absolutely gorgeous, and we'll find a beautiful place. I got just the spot for it. We'll find a beautiful. I don't even want to keep it in here. I want to keep it inside the house. But I feel that it does belong out here with the rest of the stuff. I want it to be seen by everybody every single week. So, wow, I don't know what to say. You know, for somebody to put so much time, and he's a better man than me. For somebody to put so much time and effort into a piece of artwork and then to give it to somebody else, I don't think I would be able to do that. So that really says something about his character. So again, Express 375. I can't thank you enough. This is I will cherish this. This is absolutely. I don't know what to say. I'm speechless. And when I watched the video of him making this, I was so excited. I'm like I'm white knuckling the couch watching this. It was like the most exciting thing. And then he sends me a message saying that he'd like to send it to me. The top of my head almost blew off. I was running around. I was telling my wife. I was telling my wife's daughter, my wife's son. I was telling everybody running around the house like a little kid. This is really, really something else, and I really, really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Okay, boy oh boys, talk about special moments. Let's move on to the next special and heart-touching moment. Okay, this next package is from a very special guy, from one of my best buddies growing up. This is from Phil. And now, you know, a lot of YouTubers have the same story I know I do. We had a very large video game collection at one time or another, and we lost it through the years, sold it, lost it, whatever, and then it seems like most of us are rebuilding again. Anyhow, Phil has the privilege of still owning all his original video games, and we're talking about TurboGrafx CD, Super CD, Sega Saturn, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. He's basically got everything, and if you saw his collection, you'd probably get, you know, a zipper splitting boner, because it really is that outrageous. And there was a few times where he actually gave me a call and, you know, asked me, you know, what he should do. Should he sell it at a garage sale or whatnot? And and each time I convinced him, no, hang on to it. You know, he's very busy with a wife and the kids and whatnot. So I just hope he continues to hang on to it. And so when I got this package from Phil and it was in a tube, I was a little disappointed because I want your fucking video games, Phil. No, I'm just kidding. So let's pop it open here. Oh shit. I'm not prepared. Ooh, I didn't come prepared. Hold on, let me get a knife. Okay, my apologies for wasting your time. You got a poster in here. Look at that. Look at that. Iron Maiden, Number of the Beast. Number of the Beast happens to be the very first Iron Maiden album that I ever bought. Well, I didn't buy it. I went with my aunt and my sister to TSS. and my aunt bought my sister. Number one, this was back when on cassette tape, and we didn't have the money to buy that. So when my aunt bought my sister a Prince album. I forget which one it was, and I wanted Iron Maiden, Number of the Beast. And I remember when we got in the car, I kicked and I spat and I screamed because I wanted to hear Iron Maiden first. So my aunt put it in the tape deck and immediately took it out of the tape deck. And then when we got home, she told my mother that I shouldn't be listening to that music. I can't imagine why. I turned out all right. Look at this. Iron Maiden, the greatest, quite possibly the greatest band of all time. Absolutely the greatest heavy metal band of all time. Nobody gives Iron Maiden enough credit. They're absolutely brilliant. That's all there is to it. And Phil, thank you. Thank you very much. This is awesome. I wish I had a picture. I wish I had a picture of my room. I might try to dig that up. A picture of my room when I was a kid. All my walls were plastered with Iron Maiden posters. So, you know. There you go. Thanks again, Phil. I really appreciate it. Okay, moving along. My own birthday present. Got on eBay and I bought a video game. Well, didn't expect that, huh? Well, I tell you what. I know this whole TurboGrafx thing has gone south, but I got a plan. What I want to do is I want to sell the 2 Pokemon games that we got. The 2 unopened Pokemon games that we got, because I feel like we can get a good amount of scratch for them. And I found a loophole. I know I said I wasn't going to buy a TurboGrafx until we found one at a garage sale, and I'm sticking to my guns. I want to find my TurboGrafx the old-fashioned way. I don't care if it takes 10 years. That's the way we're going to find it. But I figured I could go this route. I could get a PC Engine. And my plan is to get a PC Engine and to get all of the shooters for the PC Engine. And that's going to require me buying a game here and again on a special occasion. So, in that way we're not cheating, because we're not going to find a PC Engine or any Japanese titles at a garage sale anyhow. So here we go. Look at this. Hudson Soft. Can you guess? Can you guess? Probably not. R-Type 2. What a treasure. What a treasure. Interesting thing about R-Type 2 is that R-Type, the American version of R-Type for the TurboGrafx, is the full game. In Japan, on the PC Engine, it's 2 games. R-Type 1 is, I think, the first 3 levels of R-Type, and R-Type 2 is the next, I think, 4 levels. Very strange, right? And very interesting. So I figured I'd pick it up because, you know, outrageous box art. And I love the game R-Type. As far as I'm concerned, it might be my favorite shooter of all time. So, there you go. I said, what a way to kick off a PC Engine collection. And what we'll do is we'll try to find all of... Whoa! What we'll do is we'll drop that on the table. And we'll try to find all of the PC Engine shooters. Wouldn't that be exciting? For me, right? For nobody else. But anyway, that's enough about me. Let's get to what we found at the garage sales. Okay, very first garage sale, early in the morning, probably around 8:30 in the morning. We pulled up to this one garage sale, and there was a whole box of videotapes and DVDs, and there happened to be a copy of Dark Cloud in there. And I'm a little ashamed of myself because the lady seemed kind of ignorant to what the video games are and DVDs are. So I asked her, I said, how much for the DVDs? And she said $2, and then I picked this one up, and I said, I'll take this one. So, I know, a grimy thing to do, but listen, it's a dog-eat-dog world. So there we go, Dark Cloud for the PS2. $2. Second garage sale, again, no real big deal or anything like that. Just a stack of PS2 games and 1 PS1 game. Kingdom Hearts and Crash Tag Team Racing. $5. The next sale, okay, and this one is, hold on. I asked the guy if he had any video games. He said he had old Atari stuff. I don't know if you guys know how I feel about Atari stuff. It's like eh. Everybody asks a fortune for Atari stuff. But I figured, you know, what am I going to do? I'm going to pass it up. Let me see what he's got. Anyway, he comes out of the house, and he's got an Atari in there. And now keep in mind, we don't have an Atari 2600 at this time. And listen, what kind of legitimate video game program are we without an Atari 2600? I know that I talk down about the Atari 2600 a lot. I'd say that it's inferior to the ColecoVision and the Intellivision, because I do believe that. But naturally, I do think the Atari 2600 is a very cool system, and I absolutely love the sound of the Atari 2600. So here we go. In this particular case, the system is very clean, and it comes with these remote control joysticks and the remote control receiver. I mean, whoop-de-doo. This isn't even really the reason why I picked it up. And the reason why I picked it up was for the games that I saw inside one of these cases. So let me just go through. And there's a bunch of games underneath. So let me pull out the system itself. Yeah, 2 of these wireless controllers in really nice shape. The receiver with the antenna. Wow, this must have been a big deal back in the day, huh? To have all that lying around. I wonder how it works. I don't know how functional it is. I've never used them before. I'm curious to know. We'll have to check that out one day. And here it is. The Atari Video Computer System. Pretty clean. Two standard Atari joysticks, 2 paddle controllers, all the wires, and a bunch of games in the bottom. We'll run through them really quick. Super Breakout, Street Racer, Missile Command, Stampede, Riddle of the Sphinx, Pac-Man, G.I. Joe Cobra Strike, Junior Pac-Man, Centipede, Slot Racers, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Assy Battle, Skydiver, Golf, Sequest, another copy of Pac-Man, Circus Atari, Championship Soccer, Tennis, another copy of Stampede, Bowling, Ice Hockey, Home Run, Combat, Frogger, Berserk, Boxing, okay, and inside the cases we got, this is an interesting one. I don't really see this one too often. Firefly, another copy of Pac-Man, Ice Hockey, another copy of Frogger, Carnival, great game for the ColecoVision. If you got a Coleco, you need Carnival. Football, Omega Race, Skydiver. Oh boy. Video Pinball, Night Driver, and Combat. So there we go. Well, let me tell you something. If you're going to get an Atari, okay, we pretty much got, oh boy. Come on. Okay. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. That's 42. 42 Atari games, and a lot of the essential titles that I think everyone should have for the Atari. Okay, hold on a second, we got a couple more here. Oh, another interesting title, Sorcerer. 43, 44, 45, and 46. Now, even after all of that, I still wasn't willing to pay $25 for the Atari. You know, you might say it's a good deal and whatnot, but this case right here is the reason why we picked up this whole setup, and that's because there were 3 Commodore 64 games in here. And now I never see Commodore 64 games anywhere, so I was really excited to pick these up, especially this game in particular, Robotron 2084. How cool. I wish I had a Commodore 64. We'd plug this in and we'd play it right now. What a great game. And Star Trek Strategic Operations Simulator. And one more. The label fell off, but we have the label. And that is Hess Rider 64. So wow, isn't that cool? What a great addition to the cabinet to add some Commodore 64 games. I absolutely adore the Commodore 64. I remember one time I was at a garage sale and a guy pulled me to the side and he said, you're a guy that looks for video games, aren't you? And I said, yeah, what about it? And he brought me out to his pickup truck and he showed me a boxed a Commodore 64 with a monitor, a Commodore 64 monitor in the box as well. That's not exactly how you want to make friends with me. But I told him that I was I said, that's a great find, but I really, don't want to talk to you right now, because that really pissed me off. I'm very territorial when it comes to finding video games, I'm sorry. So, yeah, that was the Atari stuff for, I tried to get it for $20. It didn't seem like the guy was going to budge, so we got it for $25. Now, let's move on to the final sale and what I think is the most exciting find of the day. Okay, I almost forgot. This one garage sale was the weirdest thing. The guy had a whole shit ton of original Xbox games. And now, original Xbox games, the original Xbox is kind of like the black sheep of gaming systems to me. To be honest with you, they're probably my least desirable system. I don't really collect any original Xbox games. I used to, but not anymore. Listen, I know it's a phenomenal system. I know it's a great system. I know there are great games for it. I just don't feel a connection to it for some reason. I don't know how to explain it. But anyway, amidst all these Xbox games, here was a copy of Wild Arms 3, brand new in the wrapper, and I honestly, I got to the last stack, and there was a lot of sports games in there and whatnot, and all of a sudden, bang, this turned up. I was like, wow, this is fantastic. We have Wild Arms. We just picked up Wild Arms for the PS1. I'd love to pick up Wild Arms 2, and then I believe Wild Arms 3 is that the last one in the series. Maybe they did it for the handhelds. I don't know. But looks like a spectacular RPG, and I'd really like to try it out. Hold on. How's that treating you? I'm sorry, that's piggery. I apologize for that. Let's move on, huh? Okay, so I don't know if you guys caught this, but she tells me that she sold this at a previous garage sale to a guy and his wife. Whoa! Oh boy. And his wife made him come back and bring it back, and I guess get the money back or something like that. What kind of man is that anyhow, huh? All right, so here we go. I think that's a mouse pad. Nintendo mouse pad? I don't know. Anyhow, in all the ruckus with the, and what happened, I don't think you guys got to see all the games. So let's go through here and check out what we got. Anyhow, it's a Super Nintendo with all the wires. It's in fairly nice shape. It just needs a good cleaning. All the wires, three controllers. Get this stuff out of here. Okay. Oh. All right, here we go. The exciting thing about this lot of games was two boxed Super Nintendo games. Something that I very, 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 very rarely come across boxed Super NES games. So this is really cool, and they're in pretty decent shape. The Page Master and the Lion King. They're not in bad shape, but oh boy, this show's really going south, huh? Who needs to hear that shit? All right, hold on a second. I'm sorry about that. And then moving along, we got let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 loose titles. And they are Super Mario All-Stars, Super Mario World, Donkey Kong Country, Super Mario Kart, if I'm not mistaken, the first time we were introduced to the Mario Kart series. Excellent game, especially the battle mode. The battle mode in this game is really good. The Magical Quest, starring Mickey Mouse. Pinocchio. Donkey Kong Country 2. And Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. And all the games in really nice shape. Something that we need really bad are some more Super Nintendo titles. So this is really exciting, a lot to add to our cabinet over here. And wow, in all the confusion, this guy dives in, tries to buy the games. I basically give him like I give him a laugh, like, "What, are you kidding me?" And he backs off, and I immediately just look down, because I don't know if you can hear, but she says $1 a game. So I immediately scanned the box and came up with the quickest escape route I could. I said $20 for everything, I probably could have got it lower because obviously she sold it before and somebody brought it back. So her idea of the value of this stuff was very, very low. But I had Dick Eater over here, and I just had to think fast, and I just said $20, threw the $20, and I had to get out of there like a bandit. So, wow, there we go. Let's go over to the game shelf. Okay, here we go. Put our Atari games over here, next to our boxed Atari games. Oh, shit! Okay. I'm really actually... I'm really excited to have these Atari games now. It's just a nice little selection of Atari games. I don't need all the Atari games, but it's nice to have some of them and to have some of the decent ones. So even when I say decent, I mean, you know, the common titles. And hey, I'd love to play a little Atari with you guys this winter. How does that sound? There we go. Atari games. Here are... Geez, our Commodore 64... This fucking light. Our Commodore 64 games. Gee, I guess we'll keep them right next to our ColecoVision games. Our Super Nintendo games. Look at this, guys. We have more Super Nintendo games in our other cabinet, but look at this. 4-box Super Nintendo games, huh? We're in the big time now. Oh, we got one more here. Our PlayStation 2 games, boy, I tell you what, I am getting really, really proud of our PlayStation 2 collection. I think we have some really, really decent titles. In our R-Type 2, which we'll put right next to our Keith Courage and our Power Golf. Look at that. PC Engine games, Turbo Graphics games. It doesn't get more legit than that. What else? That's it. That's it, guys. That's it for today's show. And I'll see you next time.